see this, and there's just an ice cube. Pull out the bottom. There. That is the epitome of winter window cleaning. Oh, I'm gonna break this thing. Oh. Ow. It's hard as shit. Have my Xero Pure here all wrapped up. I put this in the garage overnight, or over winter nights, because you don't want your RO to freeze. But man, it's a cold, snowy morning. It's about 6 a.m. right now. Pretty dark out. Got the Halloween lights still going. So this is the fun of cleaning windows in the winter. You know, you wake up in the summer at 6 a.m. It's warm, nice, you're excited about your day. And the winter, this is the reality of it. You always got snow in the back here. Hoses are always frozen. Take you guys through my whole winter routine when it gets this cold. Last year, I started the van up in the morning and there was ice, and I put the defrosters on and it crashed my whole window without clearing the snow off. So that was my dumb decision. 6:07. I'll leave here in about 13 minutes.
Just the party. You gotta wait till next year.
I'm gonna go clean this inside of, well, Jim and Alf are already here. I'm late. So I'm gonna help them clean the interior of this office, and we'll get back to why winter window cleaning sucks. Well, morning job was done. Pretty simple. Inside work only. But it's just freezing outside. Thought I'd take the second to let you guys know, if you have not noticed, there's no one here. Alex is gone. She's not cleaning windows anymore. We always knew that from the beginning it was kind of something that wouldn't be forever. We didn't want it to be forever. Just the plans we have for our future together and everything. It just working together and what we were doing, knew that that wasn't going to work, and we really kind of want to move on with kind of the next stage of life, really. So we won't see Alex anymore. I'm sure she'll, in the summers, clean with me on some Saturdays. But that's even if, you know, this is still going on. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't like talking about where the channel is going, because I can feel some way one day, feel another way a different day, and I really don't know if by like this time next year if I'll still be doing this. I'll be honest with you. My kind of plan is to not, but what I have found with this, as content goes kind of dry, more content comes up, as in the building of this channel, the building of, you know, just everything in general. There's always more stuff I get messages about that, you know, is more content. So kind of need to see. But oh, winter, you know, it's not even winter. I made a fall window cleaning video just like a month ago, and I mean, we still had 80-degree days just a few weeks ago, and now it just feels like the dead of winter. Just some like quick winter tips. Gloves, this is the same thing everyone talks about in every winter window cleaning video. Gloves, I just use Glacier gloves. You can find these at windowcleaner.com. I haven't found a lot of other ones that I like. They're never great as far as like being able to detail nicely and stuff, but they're waterproof. They do a pretty good job. I usually just buy a new pair every year. They're like 30 bucks. By the end of the year, I get holes in it, or sometimes I found them. I used to live in an apartment. I'd have a couple pairs, and one of them would be out in the parking lot, and all that good stuff. Your solution, this is what everybody asks. Oh, how? You know, they stop you and they say, well, how do you clean windows in the winter time? Oh, ma'am, I use a special solution. So, right, all we're talking about here is windshield washer fluid, right? So, the main ingredient in this is methyl alcohol, right? And that's what's going to keep your water from freezing. I have heard of guys that or companies in areas where, oh man, my fingers are so cold, bro. I have heard of companies getting full drums of just the methyl alcohol, but here in Colorado it's always just been fine to just get the gallons of this. I've said it in previous videos, but the lowest price for this stuff is at huge stores like Walmart or Walmart Superstores, Sam's Club, Costco, stores like that. You can usually get these for $2 a gallon, but you can find them all the way up to $5 per gallon. So knowing where to buy that can be really, really helpful. So yeah, put that in your water. Sometimes you're going to find that you might have to use straight washer fluid. I think I'm going to find today that I'm going to have to do a little bit more than like half and half. Squeegee wise, what I try to do is have pretty fresh rubbers going. Detailing, well, let's get over to detail when I get on the glass here, but I think I covered just the quick tips. It's just simple. Winter sucks, you know. The one thing that kind of sucks about cleaning in the winter, I'm gonna see if I can show you on this real quickly. I'm not gonna do much window cleaning in this video, but this is way too soapy, first of all, just know that. But what happens is you can see a lot more of what you do as far as bleeding, streaking, of course, because it's not as warm to dry it right away. But say I did straight pulls, wintertime, 40-degree straight pulls is your best degree for the least amount of streaks. I watch my quality in the winter time, but I'm not as crazy about it as I am in the summertime. It's not to say it's not as important, it's just, man, it's not easy. So if you see, if I do this, there's tons of bleeding there. I just come back over it and it grabs it all. See, tons of bleeding, come back, grab it all. But the reasoning saying about this is that you're gonna see a lot more things now that it's winter time for you newbies, but you just kind of do what you do normally and leave. It pretty much dries clean. Unless your rubber's really bad, you could leave a lot of streaks, but you'll leave around like this. All I'm gonna do is squeegee this, right? I'm gonna leave it like that because it's just too much in the winter time to go through and detail everything. So all I'll do here is just detail the top. I'm not gonna be too crazy about these sides. So you gotta think wintertime, man. Nobody comes out and really checks your work. Everything just takes longer. Always plan for homes and stuff to just take longer. When cleaning in the winter, nothing goes smooth. Something else that doesn't like winter is GoPros. I filmed this a few times, but GoPros don't like the cold at all. The battery just sucks up dry really, really fast. So I had to warm up the GoPro and then charge it again. But, you know, it's just really about days like this. You're not really going to do a lot of money, but getting out there and just getting something done. I mean, I'll maybe do a $400 day, maybe. I don't know. But it's, you know, what I just did usually takes me a couple hours, and it took me like almost 4 hours. You know, what could take me 2 hours in the summer, take me 4 hours. That was extreme, and I had an extra restaurant to do that I usually don't do. You know, it's hard on the brain to go clean windows in the winter, but it's really worth it as far as toughening up mentally. And I don't mean to sound kind of like douchebaggish and stuff like that, but I've always seen the most guys quit during the winter, which is understandable. It sucks. I mean, it's not a lot of fun. But you know what's fun about it is kind of you get off early. You know, at least in these places where we have a winter, it's not very extreme. That's kind of what's nice about it. But really, you know, winter cleaning, window tips, stay warm, do the best job you can, don't stress out. I know it could be really, really hard for someone who's just starting out to have winter come and have no work. That, I would say to you, would be your time to go out and really try to grow your company. But I get that it's hard and it can be frustrating, it can be cold. And on those cold days, don't feel bad about staying in and just chilling out. You know, that's another truth to it, is do not feel guilty for staying at home. I don't feel guilty for staying at home sometimes. We work our asses off all year. So, oh, look at that. Siri's listening to me. She's so stupid. But, you know, really the first 30 minutes of the day is the worst, and then it starts warming up. So right now, where I'm at, so Louisville right now is 23 degrees. Really, not that bad. Once you bundle up and everything, it's not too bad. If you have some tips, put them on here. Help us out. Help us out. But I'll end with a little bit of cleaning here of one of my favorite places I do. And that is it. Bye-bye.